Joining us now to put this in perspective and where we go from here is one of the key negotiators of the Abraham Accords. Adam Boehler joins us here. Adam, great to see you. Your reaction to the administration's unwillingness to blame Iran?
I mean, I think in this case, it's very clear that Iran is behind this. And $6 billion direct involvement, as you said, there is no Hamas without Iran. And our policy has been one of appeasing Iran for the last few years, and that's what emboldens Hamas.
So what we also see is Iran said, if you go in and have that military land incursion into Gaza, we're probably going to get involved. They're warning Israel not to go in. What would you do with that warning?
I think that's pretty empty. I mean, the truth of the matter is, look at what happened when we killed Iran's #2 guy. Right? We killed al-Salmani in Iraq, and they fired a missile that missed our base and didn't kill anyone because they knew what we would do if they fired the missile. Iran really likes to instigate. They have a little bit harder of a problem backing up their threats.
Secretary of State Blinken has been all over the region. I thought it was significant, but you're the expert, that after he got the meeting with Saudi MBS, he said the talks between Israel and Saudi Arabia are frozen. He didn't say canceled. He didn't say forever broken. He said frozen. That's a word that leaves a little glimmer of hope, don't you think?
I do think so. And keep in mind here, this is a proxy war, right? Hamas, terrorist organization attacking Israel. Behind that is Iran. Why did Iran push it and why now? They want to scuttle Saudi Arabia and they want to scuttle MBS. So to be clear, Abraham Accords and Saudi Arabia's potential involvement is around stability against terror, against Iran. So this is an Iranian move to scuttle it. So Saudi's going to wait. And they may make certain public comments at certain parts. But coming out of this, as Israel systematically eliminates Hamas, you may see some openings for a change geopolitically.
Do you worry about this administration not do you worry about them restraining the Israelis? Once this starts and the carnage builds up and there'll be some ugly days, do you worry that the U.S. is going to step in and try to stop the prime minister from doing what he needs to do?
It's my biggest concern because a policy of appeasement in this region will not work. I'll give the administration credit where credit is due. They've done a great job supporting Israel, and they need to follow through. And we as Americans need to remember this was a terrorist attack. When we were attacked on 9/11, no one stopped and was worried about al-Qaeda. No one was stopped and was worried about Osama bin Laden. We need to let Israel systematically eliminate Hamas, and the United States needs to stand behind them.
29 Americans are dead. How do we answer that effectively? How do we send the message that that's not okay?
Look what happened in Iran when they had our hostages back during the Carter era, and then how that changed when Reagan came into place. You are very strong. We've got 15 people, from what we understand, that are hostages. We may see some of them executed. This is a real issue. We need to unite, and we need to stand strong. And remember what worked in Iran during the hostage crisis. It was not appeasement. It wasn't weakness. They waited. Reagan came in, and we got our hostages back.
Adam Boehler, thanks so much. Appreciate it. We'll call on you again.
Thank you, Ryan.